What's going on, Golden Knights fans, or even just NHL fans in general? The Knights' inaugural season has come to an end, but there was one of the big crazes that I want to make sure I cover in this, just to document it for myself and maybe others that went through it, went to a game, or even were a part of this big poster collection. So this is preseason game 1. You'll see in the top right corner, that's Gerard Gallant, our coach. Preseason game 2 against the Avalanche. It's George McPhee. Preseason game 3, the same night as the horrific shooting in Vegas. Our opening night with the Vegas Strong against the Coyotes, October 10th. October 13th, Friday the 13th, Marc-Andre Fleury was on the poster, and Marc-Andre Fleury got hurt Friday the 13th. Imagine that. Colin Miller is our third poster here, or the third regular season poster. Will Carrier, number 4, was hurt a majority of the year. You saw Ryan Reaves step in for him in the playoffs. Number 5, regular season, David Perron against the Blues, Saturday, October 21st. My favorite Golden Knight, James Neal. That's number 6 of the preseason, or regular season, I'm sorry, against the Blackhawks. Number 7, Nevada Day. This was an absolute stomping, 7-0 against the Avalanche. I believe it ended 7-0. I was at the game. Alex Tuch, Military Appreciation Night. That's regular season number 8. Kind of a cool background on that one. They got kind of creative in the next couple too. Braden McNabb. One of the posters that was spelled correctly for him. One wasn't. This is my favorite poster just because it's Wild Bill, it's William Karlsson, number 10 of the regular season against the Sharks. He just owned the Sharks. Number 11, Hockey Fights Cancer. That's a purple poster. Cody Eakin, number 11 of the regular season. Very cool. Look. Tomasz Nosek, probably our best player in the Stanley Cup Finals. Number 12, December 3rd against the Coyotes. Number 13, Jonathan Marchessault against the Ducks, December 5th. It's really fun with that one because my cousin, his wife, is actually a Ducks fan, but she wears some Golden Knights stuff, so we're trying to convert her there. That's Shea Theodore, number 14 of the set of the regular season, Carolina Hurricanes on the poster. Number 15, got Marc-Andre Fleury against the Penguins. Who else could have been on that poster? Riley Smith, number 16. The Panthers. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, number 17 against the Lightning. A lot of the posters they put against their former team, like for example, number 18, Nate Schmidt is against the Capitals, and you'll see them put him on a playoff poster as well against them. Number 19 was our only traded player, Brennan Leipsic. That was New Year's Eve, I guess, and that's when Wild Bill had the hat trick. Number 20 of the regular season is James Neal, once again, and that's against his former team, the Predators. Number 21, looks like these are going to start slipping here, so I might have to move them. Number 21, Oscar Lindberg against his former team, the New York Rangers. This is number 22. Let me move these. Number 22, my favorite Subban, Malcolm. Number 23, Wild Bill. It's the Blue Jackets, his former team. Number 24, Alex Tuck. He played for the Wild, but he's from the Jersey area, or Syracuse area actually, so that New York one made sense for him. Number 25, the best slap shot on the team. That would be Colin Miller. He was a Bruin, so this one doesn't have anything to do with Philly. Not that I know of, at least. Nate Schmidt. It's your Blackhawks poster. That's number 26. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare. Number 27. Number 28 is a French-Canadian player. He never played for the Canadians, but it is David Perron. Number 29. And I don't know why he was on the Ducks poster. Maybe he got drafted by the Ducks. Jonathan Marchessault. He's on both Ducks posters, so there has to be some relevance there. I just don't think they just put him there. He's from the Panthers, though. Number 30, we have Derek England. The Flames. He played there. He was actually in our AAA. Well, no, it was AA. The Wranglers for the Flames organization. So he's the closest to home. Riley Smith, number 31, Vancouver Canucks. Don't mind the name misspelling. It happened on all the posters. They actually took these off the shelves. Bradyan McNabb, it's number 32. Big misspelling. People assumed it were going to be worth something. Not anymore. Number 33, Marc-Andre Fleury against the Senators. We do have 41 home games, so we're getting close to the end. John Merrill, his former team, the Devils, that's number 34. Number 35, Eric Holla against his former team, as well as Tuck's former team, Minnesota Wild. 36, we have Ryan Carpenter, who had a great end of the year. Kind of disappeared in the playoffs like a lot of our players. He was from the Sharks, so that doesn't go with Calgary. I don't know why. I think they were just trying to put all the players that weren't on a poster at this point. Malcolm Subban once again against the Canucks. His little brother played for the Canucks, but no tie outside of that. Probably the worst trade we made all year. Easily the worst. I mean, that's not questionable. But he has a couple more years on his contract. Tomas Tatar against the Avalanche. He's from the Red Wings. He's a 20-goal scorer. Every year of his career he comes to us. I think he scored one regular season, one playoff goal. It's absolutely terrible. Brad Hunt, Phoenix Coyotes. That's number 39. My favorite acquisition, Ryan Reeves, the Terminator. Number 40. And I actually do like that they put this as the 41st. It was thank you for a great season. Number 41, the last home game. But we weren't done yet. This was an inaugural season. First game of the playoffs with that 43-goal scorer, William Wild Bill Karlsson. Game 2, Marc-Andre Fleury. Then we swept the Kings, so we only had 2 home games. This was the Sharks. We were at home once again. Jonathan Marchessault. Game 2 was Derek England. And then the last game of the series. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Actually, it wasn't the last game of the series because we didn't clinch anything at home. Eric Holla. Game 5 of the series. Then we went to round 3. Got James Neal on the poster. That is game 3 because we actually were away for the Winnipeg series. They had a better record than us at home. Game 4 of the 3rd round. Riley Smith. And that was it for the Winnipeg series. It only went 5. And that was also taken care of on the road. So last but not least, the Stanley Cup Final. We had our man Marc-Andre Fleury. Round 4, Game 1. The big Stanley Cup addition to these posters. Pretty cool. Game 2, Washington's former defenseman Nate Schmidt. And then, unfortunately, the last game of the series, Game 5, Riley Smith was on it, and it was June 7th. We got bounced. The Caps got their first Stanley Cup in, 40 years. So, it is what it is. Great inaugural year, a way to wrap up. These posters were crazy. Everyone, I would say from the 8th game of the year, the 8th home game of the year, after that, it's just widespread craziness to get these posters. They even had people at the door handing them out, one per. I think it started, the 22nd home game or something. It was just wild. People were trading these, selling them. It just really crazy. And this was by far the hottest part of the season outside of obviously the gameplay. Just in collecting purposes, everyone was trying to get the numbers they missed, the games they went to. They had extras. It was really cool. It brought the community together, and I think actually the poster collecting was what made me meet so many Knights fans in which other cases I wouldn't have.